Hey everybody. So the recording that I made for the webinar, there was some technical difficulties. So what I decided to do is re-record it now that the webinar's finished, so that those of you that weren't able to hop on, you have access to it. So welcome. And yeah, so here we go. I'm going to share my screen so that you can see the PowerPoint. All right, so hey guys. Welcome, welcome. I'm going to leave it like this size so I can see my presenter's notes. So the title for today's webinar is How to Successfully Make Sales Without Being Pushy. And I think it's a really important subject to address because so many people out there are wanting to grow their business or be an entrepreneur, but they're doing it all wrong. And there's a way to do it to help people and to inspire people and to be a leader. And there's a way that most people do it, which is kind of annoying and spammy. So for those of you that really, your heart is a business person, you want to be your own boss and you want to help people in your own creative, authentic way, then these are certain skills that are really going to be useful to you. And a little bit about myself. I'm a nurse clinician. I'm also the founder of Go with Joe Fitness and Team 123 Go. I'm a lifetime diamond coach with Beachbody, and I'm a top challenge pack seller in Platinum Presenters. I've been a coach for about 4 years, but I really only started seeing success 2 years into it when I started taking it more seriously. So for the past 2 years, because of my sales, I earned a free trip to, here you'll see a picture of me on a boat on a cruise to Jamaica and the Bahamas. And then just this past April, I went on a trip to Punta Cana at the Hard Rock Cafe. So some really luxurious trips that they spoil us with to encourage us. And so it just goes to show you can go from a really not a very good salesperson to a really good one if you're perseverant and you learn the skills required. So first things first, if you are an entrepreneur, you need a story. If you are especially in multi-level marketing or direct sales, you need a story relating to whatever you're selling, whatever product you're selling, or whatever business you're recruiting for. If you have a story, it allows for authenticity and passion. Having a story allows you to be a leader by example. Leaders inspire a following. They don't push or force one. So if you're feeling like you're just pushing people or forcing people to, oh, come on, why aren't you frustrated? Why aren't people working with you? Well, maybe you're not being a leader enough by example. So it's really important that you choose to start a business with something that you're passionate about and a company that you believe in. Otherwise, it's going to be boring, to be honest. So a little bit about my story. Before I discovered the company that I'm with, I had a positive story with the products as a customer first and foremost. So before I found Beachbody, I didn't track my food. I didn't have a food routine. I just ate whatever, but I tried to be kind of healthy, but I didn't really know what I was doing. I was going to the gym twice a week, and I thought that was really good considering my crazy schedule as a nurse. I was doing shift work at the children's hospital, and I thought I was doing the best I could. I was overweight, but I'm like, I can't do anything more. I'm tired. Like, how do you want me to get a better fitness routine? I was negative because I was like, I don't know what else to do. Give up. Like, seriously. I threw out all my thinner clothes because I thought I would never fit into them again. One day, though, I had a little glimmer of hope when someone told me that there was an online fitness challenge going on and a coach was there to help me. So I'm like, you know what? One last shot. I'm going to try. So I tried and I joined the challenge group. I had a nutrition plan, so something guiding what I was eating. I had daily accountability. I joined a challenge group with a personal coach. I found a workout strategy that was doable with my crazy routine. I realized I can do better. And my crazy routine involved doing home workouts, because for me, going to the gym more than twice a week, I was like, okay, if I only go to the gym as my only activity I ever do besides work. So that was too much for me and my lifestyle. So the home workouts really allowed me to be healthy and to reach my goals, but without, sacrificing everything. So for me, that was like a game changer to find home workouts, and one that I really enjoyed. My coach was an awesome consultant and found one that I loved. And my mindset changed because I realized I can do better. And where there's a will, there's a way. When there's a will, you find creative solutions versus when you have a really negative mindset, you find creative excuses. So not only did I grow in confidence relating to fitness, but I grew in confidence relating to my business abilities. I was like, I always wanted to, be an entrepreneur. And the fact that I was able to reach my fitness goals allowed me to believe and grow in confidence. So that is really where my heart is. And as a coach, I get to help people go through the same process that I went through to help them grow in confidence by setting goals with their body. And then sometimes they even join my team as an entrepreneur, and I get to coach them how to grow as a business builder. So that is what I do. And let's share a little bit of some gold nuggets that I learned going from being frustrated, trying to sell my product, not knowing how, to having the ability to help a lot more people. So laying the foundation for a solid business, you need to establish credibility. This takes time. This takes time, and results are invisible at first. So establishing credibility on social media is really important, because when you're going to be adding people to your network and meeting new people, if they don't know you in real life especially, they need to go to your Facebook page and feel like they know you. And so social media is kind of a way to be able to give that sense of trust, credibility, and to attract people that are like us, similar to us, that get us, that like us, that want to work with us. So many people skip this step of establishing credibility, and they try to go straight to sales. They're like, this product was amazing for me, had a great impact on my life. You need to get it. And they start talking to new people that don't know them, and they're like, well, I don't know you. And how are you credible? So you got to realize that establishing credibility, it takes patience, it takes time, and it's not from one day to the next. So that is super important to realize. Another way to establish credibility in social media, especially for health and wellness marketers, you need to establish credibility by sharing your own fitness journey, because nothing is more credible than your own story. Your tips and tricks, things you're learning. Live videos are really awesome for establishing trust because they really see what you're like. Instagram, Facebook stories is a really new way to connect with people and for them to see who you are as a person, by sharing your own fitness results and by sharing your customers' results and testimonials. So this here is actually results from, I believe, 2 months ago. One of my clients, who's now actually a coach, she shared her results on social media, and it's crazy this is just 3 weeks. 3 weeks of daily accountability, nutrition, and home workouts, and our health shake. So she was courageous enough to share her results, and this wasn't easy for her to do. She used to really struggle with sharing her journey, and now she's doing it, and she's an inspiration. She's inspiring people to really step up a notch their fitness routine. So I'm super proud of that coach on my team. So what is the purpose of social media? It's to allow people to get to know you. It allows you to attract similar people to you and who get you and who like you. So you don't want to be working with people that you don't like. So you want to be really posting things that are kind of intimate about yourself, because you want people that really get you. If you're really into, spirituality or the law of attraction, or if you're really into dogs or, or coffee, just talk about what you like. And then people that like those similar things are going to connect with you. And then when you have something to offer, like fitness, coaching, if they like you and know you and trust you, then they're going to want to work with you. So this is something that takes consistency, obviously. So I was saying, consistency can be small, insignificant choices, but they really add up. The lighting here is like, okay, that's kind of better. So I just was making a comparison with business consistency with fitness consistency. Small, insignificant choices really add up. You decide, after work, I'm too tired, I'm going to be a couch potato and I'm going to have 1 chocolate bar. Versus I'm going to not be a couch potato, I'm going to do a 20-minute short workout, but every day, those things add up. So yeah. Another important thing to use social media is you need to offer value, not spam. So Chalene Johnson, she's a social media expert, marketer, and she says that the percentage of, there's like a percentage breakdown. So 80% of what you share should be value. So, and 20% should be call to action. So what does that mean? So 80% offering value. That could be sharing what you're learning. It could be, this is what fitness, this is how I grew as a person in confidence because of fitness. This is a cool new recipe that I learned how to make today. It tastes awesome. I love it. I think you guys would really enjoy the recipe. Just share useful things, whether it's related to personal development, whether it's related to a cool trip, tips and tricks, something that's valuable that are going to make people want to go to you for information and connect with you. You only want 20% of your posts to be a call to action, like, hey, come to see me for a personal consultation. Oh, hey, by the way, I'm a coach and I can offer this service and that service. A lot of people, when they get on social media, they're like, I got to do call to actions every chance I get. Hey, I do this service. Hey, I have this product. Hey, I have this shake. Hey, I do, okay, we get it. We get it. No matter how many times you post your call to action, if the people feel that they don't know you, they're not going to want to work with you. So share about you and personal things related that can give value to others. Super important. Now, maintaining a positive mindset when you're in sales is super important as well, or not even in sales, but as a business person, because there's ups and downs and there's a big learning curve that you need to expect. So personal development, you got to remember, it's not for the weak-minded. You need to constantly remind yourself to stay positive and to learn from your mistakes. So that was a huge change for me in my business when I finally started doing personal development. So that could be audio, podcasts in my car. I would listen to the Tony Robbins podcast, to the Chalene Johnson podcast, books, just having a book that you're always reading. You Are Badass, The Compound Effect, Go for No. And these books are really powerful because it puts you in the right mindset and it can really help you, how you interpret failure and how you bounce back from them. And that you need to be doing personal development. If you're not, it's going to be I could teach you every skill you need to learn, but as soon as you start, going through a more difficult time, you're going to give up. Whereas someone who has a really positive mindset, you combine that with learning the skills, that's a recipe for fire. So one last little quick tip is do not treat social media like an advertising campaign, right? It's not the same platform as a newspaper, as an ad on TV, as an ad anywhere. It is a place to build trust, to build a community, for people to get to know you. So what's going to work for Facebook posts relating to your products? And you're like, well, how am I going to tell people about my products if I don't advertise it? Like, how does it work? Hello. Very confused right now. So an example of something that can be annoying is, here is my shake. It has 17 grams of protein, full of superfoods, probiotics, fiber. It's amazing for you. You need to try this product. Amazing shake. That's annoying. Even if it's true. Even if it's the best shake in the entire freaking world, talking about the product is annoying and pushy and salesy. It's not fun. But you're like, how else do I do it? How do I tell people about the products? People don't go on social media for ads. They go on social media for social reasons, to connect with people. So what works on social media is not the same as what works in a newspaper or on the radio ads. It's they want to know what your opinion is about the products. Share how a product is affecting your daily life. Share a recipe that you're using with the shake. Share how your body's feeling after drinking the shake for a week. Share how your body looks after drinking the shake or doing a workout for a week, etc., etc., etc. I'm just using the shake as an example because that's the picture I have on my webinar, but it could be anything. So yeah, you got to share your story. They want your opinions, your recommendations, not factual descriptions. I don't know if you are seeing this like FitFab box advertised everywhere lately, but I'm noticing on like Instagram stories, if I see an ad for FitFab box, this is what's in it. This is how much it costs. You get all these amazing products. Not interested. I see my friend on social media, on Instagram stories, like, oh my gosh, look what came in the mail. Let me show you. I'm so excited. I'm like, oh, maybe I want it, right? So that's the difference. And yeah, so another really good tidbit before I get to the end. You're using social media to establish credibility. Don't wait for people to come to you. If you post about, hey, this is what I'm offering, come to me. Awkward silence, crickets. You might get a few people, because I believe it's only about 10% of people that know what they want and are ready to go for it. 90%, this is a stat from the book Go for No, Ray, and the commentary that Ray Higdon gave on it. And he says 90% of people don't know that they need what you have to offer. That's why when you do call to action posts like contact me for more information about this, those don't work because people don't know they need your product, or they need your coaching, or they need your service. Most people don't know. So that's why storytelling and helping them see how what you have to offer helps you, they'll relate to your story. So you got to do it in a way that's not assuming that people know that they need your product, if that makes sense, if I explained it clearly. So you also need to have conversations with people privately behind the scenes. And that way, there is a really salesy, annoying way to go about transitioning from a conversation to an invitation. And there's also a way that's really thoughtful and helpful. And hopefully what you have to offer is helpful. And hopefully you believe in what you have to offer. So we shouldn't be shy to help people. But there's a way to do it that's wrong and right. And I can definitely teach you how to do that in my mentorship program. Now, why do most salespeople fail? Fear of rejection, big one. Focusing on sales, even though this is a sales webinar, instead of the person you're talking to. Instead of the solution you're offering to the problem they have, you just focus on your product. Some people fail because they wing it. They believe, or they're under the impression, that sales should be easy if the product or service is good. It's a common mistake. Maybe you see the value of your product, you see the value of your service, but other people don't necessarily. So many people don't bother to learn any strategies as to marketing, establishing credibility, how to talk to people, how to invite people, because they think people are just going to come to them. They think that people are going to realize the value automatically. And so that's a common mistake that happens with people. They wing it and they don't follow strategy. Other people will just imitate other people on social media, but they don't have any knowledge as to what that person is doing behind the scenes, and really not following a step-by-step strategy, because either they're too eager to get started, they don't think they need a strategy, they're not coachable, or they don't have access to a mentor. Some people also had success in other forms of sales, but don't realize that online sales is a different ballgame. It's not that it's hard or difficult, it's just you got to learn it, right? So what do I offer my team in terms of coaching? I offer them a step-by-step strategy, and what's involved in my step-by-step strategy is what to do in your first 5 days, what to do in your first 10 days, what to do in your first month. I break it down as so that you focus on the important things right away, because if you just start focusing on all these other random like Facebook ads first, it's not the way to go. There are certain strategies to do right away, and as you grow your business, then you focus your priorities on other things. So I teach you how to get started quickly, how to establish credibility fast so that you can really get out there, how to start adding people to your network on social media, how to get a prospect who's so interested to super enthusiastic, how to transition from a conversation behind the scenes into an invitation in an authentic, helpful way, not an annoying, spammy way. Sometimes people who don't even buy anything from me, they're like, thank you so much for contacting me. It was so great connecting with you. How would I ever feel bad or salesy or slimy doing it that way? I feel like, awesome. I'm glad that I could offer some value to your life. And even if you didn't buy anything, cool. You know, it was great to connect with you. And then sometimes those people who don't buy from me will refer me people. So this process shouldn't feel cringy. Sales shouldn't feel icky. It should be something that you're passionate about and that people thank you for. So I also offer personal mentorship. So how fast do you want to build your business? How much income do you want to make? Do you want to make just an extra $100 a month to pay for your health shake? Do you want to make an extra $500 a month? Do you want a free trip? Do you want to actually replace your current income with this income? So depending on your income goals, the strategy is going to be different. You also get access to an online university with resources worth like thousands of dollars. You get this all included for free with experts like Shalene Johnson, James Wedmore, he's like the YouTube expert, Christine Dwyer, all relating to marketing and building an online fitness business. So yeah, so that's if you're interested in the health and wellness field. So the cost to join, it's either $50 or it's free with a challenge pack. So a challenge pack is with Beachbody, it's like the nutrition plan, the health shake, the workout program. And that way it's really important, like I was talking before, to have your story and to have a story with whatever you're selling. You don't want to not know what you're selling. So I usually recommend to start with the challenge pack. And what's awesome with coaching is there's no risk because you don't need to stock up on product. You don't need to buy tons of vitamins and supplements and shakes and whatnot and then risk not selling them or them expiring and you lost all this money. You don't need to worry about that with Beachbody because you're given a website that you refer your clients to and then Beachbody ships it directly to them for you. So there's no middleman business going on. You don't need to do home parties. You don't need to do any of that. So if you don't sell, you don't sell. And if you sell, you get an automatic deposit into your account every Thursday. So it's a weekly deposit. And you can cancel at any time, obviously, if you realize it's not for you. And the fact that there's no inventory, there's no risk. If ever you enjoy the products and you feel like you don't really necessarily want to grow the business right now, but maybe it's something you'd be interested in doing later, you can still get a discount on the products by being a coach. So it's kind of cool. So why should you sign up now versus later? We're launching in the UK. Beachbody's launching in the UK in about a month. So this gives me just enough time with you for me to teach you the basics, how to build your online business to be ready to grow your business internationally. Because if you learn the skills to be an amazing salesperson online, what stops you from growing internationally if you can sell online, right? So it's not just local, it's all throughout Canada, all the US and the UK. So the potential for growth is amazing, and learning these skills that I'll teach you, you'll be able to apply and grow your business exponentially. So with the launch, it's really important to be one of the first when the launch happens so that you get more clients. And with Beachbody, they give you free clients, which is awesome. It's like the only company that does that. So every month when there's like a different, I'll explain the compensation plan to you. It's all the details, but basically there is a simple way for Beachbody to give you free clients every month. So you can not only make sales with people that you know, but you'll meet new people. So sometimes I meet people from like Florida, Michigan, Pennsylvania, and they're in my challenge groups, and I met them because Beachbody gave them to me as clients. So that's super cool. And if ever you're like, perhaps this is something I might be interested in, I'm not sure, you can go to my website. It's gowithjoefitness.com. Gowithjoefitness.com. And the blue button, Grow Your Fitness Business, is where you can click to let me know a bit about your fitness goals. So is coaching for you? Let me know what type of income would you be interested in making extra? Would you want to just join a business that keeps you accountable? Because as a coach, you're out there on social media sharing your fitness journey. This is the only thing that really kept me consistent with the fitness routine. So if you're just interested in the discount in the products and having accountability for your fitness goals, this could be awesome for you. However, if you want to make more of an income, you want to make maybe an extra $500 a month, get a free vacation every year. That's a goal I can definitely help you reach. If you want to replace your current income with Beachbody income, then it's a different business strategy, and you can learn that as well. And if you let me know if you are currently like a full-time worker, a part-time worker, how much time you have available per day, then I can help you prioritize what actions you need to focus on daily for business growth. And so yeah, so go with joefitness.com and then click the blue button if you are interested in seeing if coaching is for you. And maybe it's not, but maybe it is. So it'd be awesome to hear from you. And thank you for watching the video. And I'll be in touch, and hopefully you will as well. So have a nice night, everyone. Bye-bye.